Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Fapism, that is my name, and not a sexual innuendo, I promise. Welcome to the continuation of the War-A-Thon, Plet's Gears of War 2. Now, I have to give a couple of warnings out there. Warning because I have allergies, and it's a change of seasons right now, so if I'm clearing my throat or coughing, I apologize. Second thing, I've had many difficulties trying to record. This will actually be my third time trying to record this segment, as shown here. So, I apologize in advance. So, Gears of War 2, I'm going to press Y for a new campaign. Yes, overwrite, it's fine. We're going to go to Insane. And we're going to begin this.
It began, as always, with the desire for power. The need to conquer, the hunger to consume. Inevitably, this led to conflict. Humanity fought an endless battle against itself, until it was forced to unite against a power far greater than it had ever known. But even united, humanity left only destruction in its wake. Despite their best efforts at survival, the humans of Sierra continued to march blindly to their imminent doom, unaware that their misguided attempts at retaliation were only leading them ever closer to extinction. They had thought us crippled by their weapons of mass destruction. But to survive is to endure and prosper, and we have most certainly survived. Jacinto now stands as the last bastion of humanity. A final, desperate defense in the face of impossible odds. In a way, I pity them. But humanity, as always, brought this war upon itself.
So what to take away from there is that before E-Day even began, humans were fighting humans, probably because of the discovery of emulsion and how that can bring, power, a new resource and energy efficiency, whatever, to the world of Sierra. So humans were fighting humans for a while. And then E-Day happened, and they were forced to be like, okay, screw emulsion, we kind of have to kill off these weird ground monsters.
Damn, that's just down the road.
Exactly. Yes, it is, Dom.
They're moving deeper every day.
Oh, and that also basically said, well, your light mass bomb really didn't work at all. Maybe you should have used a heavy mass bomb, and that might have worked. Also, if you were to nuke the very inner crust of the Earth, I wonder how that would work out, like, pollution, contamination-wise. I guess maybe we could ask North Korea. I mean, they just recently did it, right?
I'm your new trainee.
And
yeah, Carmine.
by the looks of it.
Another Carmine,
Time to
anyway.
train the Rook?
Hell no.
With the attacks at Pomeroy? Hell no. They need me on patrol, not training some jumpy kid.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Course.
He knows how to work a
I'll
gun.
see you inside.
You hold the handle, you turn off the safety, you point the end at your enemy, and pull the trigger. That's pretty simple.
Welcome to Jacinto, Private. Your first order is to guard this spot.
That's
You
right.
stay here until we get back from patrol.
But sir, there's nothing here to guard.
Sounds like a good first assignment to me. Stay put. We'll be back, kid.
Also, you're not a main character unless you're not wearing a helmet. So, no offense, Carmine, but you're kind of expendable at this point. Sorry, buddy. Then we walk over here to Jack. And look at that. It's an Anya screen attached to Jack. Although it kind of looks like he's pooping it out.
A lead on a Jane Doe, but it doesn't look like she... I'll fill you
Ooh.
All right, on you. Good luck.
That's fun.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Kill these goddamn grubs.
So, this is... Yes, I'll get there. This is what we need to explain thus far. Jane Doe is a lead on Dom's possible wife. That's why he's all, you know, whatever. He's all hyped up and upset because leads are running thin on his wife, and this is the last one. Gameplay mechanics. Different from the first one. Very different from the first one. For example, Lancer only has 50 shots a clip, and maximum capacity is 550. They changed that from 60 a clip and 660 maximum from the last game.
Ty, good to see you. What are we looking at?
Locust raid. Follow me.
I swear that has to be the same voice actor as
Locust got some
Dom,
serious sacks coming in here like this.
if they have
It
sacks.
has anything to do with courage. They just don't realize they've been sent on a suicide run.
It's true. There's other things that they fixed up.
What do you mean?
Stun pistol's kind of
Maybe
the same, I
light
think.
mass bomb hit him harder than we thought.
Maybe it did.
Maybe something else is going down in the hollow.
That's also a
I
maybe.
don't know.
We'll find out, maybe.
Heads up, Delta. Some of these patients have rust lung.
Uh-oh. What's rust lung, Ty? So, that's another thing that's kind of mentioned, and I think only in the second game is rust lung ever
Okay,
mentioned,
take position
or
along these
taken
windows.
as a serious
Right to the far
potential
side.
plot twist.
Okay, Delta, I'm back online.
Oh, hold on, wait. Yeah.
I repeat, locusts are in the hospital.
Double finger to ear.
Yeah? Well, now we've got a power outage, too.
Well,
I'm on it.
should
I'll
have paid
keep you
that bill.
posted. Control out.
Hold fire till they're right below us. We want to get as many of them
excuse
in
me.
the courtyard as we can.
I was drinking coffee. I apologize.
They're actually fuel tanks, Delta.
Really?
Ambush.
Oh, it's right there. You mean those
Here they
tanks
come.
that have the
Get ready.
explosion sign on them? Right there? Ah. In case you forgot, they're right there. Oh, look, the locusts. But did you remember the tanks? Because they're right there. They're explosive, too. Oh, I guess he really didn't like that cart.
The tanks, now he's back.
Pew, 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 pew. And yes, you're the only one who actually aims for the
Control, Where's
tanks.
the power?
Almost there, Delta.
Uh-huh.
Got it. Torch
There we
now.
go. Oh, I should actually go
Thanks,
the other way.
Control. Delta out.
What'd you say these guys got?
Rust lung, emotion sickness. Cases have been popping up all over since the light mass bombing. It's a horrible way for a warrior to die.
Contagious?
They say it's not, but I'd keep my distance.
No argument here.
So that's interesting. So their attempts to destroy the Locust Horde using the light mass bomb caused, I can only assume, for emulsion then to kind of pop into the crust of the Earth, or Sarah rather, which in turn then caused emulsion to be more exposed to the rest of the masses. And as a result of that, this rust lung appeared. Ooh, God. So, 550 there, 132, which I think before was 148. Grenades are now very easy to throw. Remember how I felt like you throw a grenade or blind toss a grenade, and it felt so heavy control-wise. It was horribly heavy and inaccurate. They fixed that up. The hammer burst they really changed. In the first game it was a 3-round burst semi-automatic rifle, and now it's a single burst. You just have to tap it. But with each shot, no, it's still one. Well, that last one did too. Sometimes, let's see, sometimes it does one. Yeah, so every other shot takes up 2 ammunition. And it's become a very powerful
The other door.
single fire rifle. And it has the capability of headshots too, which is also great.
Hold your fire. There are gears and
Again, this is my 3rd time going through it, so I figured I'd save a little bit of ammo by not shooting them, but instead shooting an open wall to demonstrate the hammer burst. So they changed that up a bit, which is... Oh, that's right, there are dudes here. Which is also interesting. Couple of other things that they... How did that not kill anyone? Just screw it. They're very friendly when it comes to grenades. But apparently they're not friendly with me getting some kills with it. A couple of other mechanics that they involved is that downing your enemies is now more possible. And the reason why that is because they have now incorporated in the second game executions, which are unique to each weapon. Hold on, let me see if I can get him down. I don't think I will be able to because he's behind that. Oh, I think I can. Yeah, there we go. So, I don't think I have a weapon here which will actually execute him besides just punching. Punch the crap out of him then. There we go. So, oh, don't kill. Oh, son of a bitch. That was the first time I've ever been killed by that dude. So they've now... two things when it comes to a downed enemy. You can still go up to an enemy and you can execute them with a curb stomp. That is still X, I believe. So that's fun, fine, and dandy. The other thing that they did is they allowed executions. These grenades do nothing. What in the hell? They allowed execution, or implemented executions, but they also implemented, oh god, meat shields. That's it. And meat shields being, you know, you have a downed enemy, you can pick them up, put them in front of you, and they can take some bullets for you until they eventually die. Oh no, how will I ever defeat these two on my own? Oh wait. I also liked how it completely obliterated them, but I'm fine. I'm fine, I can take... That's probably the only time where invincibility will happen with Marcus. Alright, so 323 is the total capacity that you can have for... Oh, come on. Oh. That somehow took care of them both. Excellent. So meat shields. Pretty useful stuff, especially when you're just pistoling them, shooting their leg, get one body down, then go and get another body. Is he downed? It sounded like he was down. You down? Okay. Or you could just hold be still in. Yeah, they kind of fixed that animation a little bit. Another thing that they implemented is different enemy types. That dude that I just killed, who has a bolt-tock pistol, is a bolter. And just kind of like as it sounds, they bolt from room to room and place to place, and they just run around a lot. They're very fast, but obviously, you know, the bolt-tock pistol is no joke. He killed me in 2 shots. Unlike these guys, which you can kind of play around with them. Active reloads are still the same. Oh, and that dude just reminded me of something to demonstrate. Let's see. Any ammo? No, in here. So check this out. Remember how I complained about covering and jumping over things? Well, check this out. They got rid of the floatiness. You just go up, you hold forward, press A, and you jump over and you kind of plop yourself down. That is an improvement because there's no more of that floaty fairy crap that happens in the first game. So that's good for me. Or for players in general. Am I full on grenades? I'll be damned. Alright, let's move on then. Excuse me, sir. Lancer, thank you. Oh, another thing that they improved that I was also complaining about is that when you have your camera like this and you wanted to roll, you couldn't because you weren't at an edge or the camera wasn't tilted slightly or whatever the case was. Now you can actually go ahead and roll as long as you double tap A. So thank God for that, because that really made evading things rather difficult, especially against ROM. I wasn't kidding when that battle took me an hour and a half. And that was on top of an hour and a half of recording beforehand. Yeah. Oh no. Okay. Alright. What are we all shooting at? Oh yeah, Reaver came down? Yeah. You can just hide in there and the Reaver goes away by himself. Ah, okay. Let's continue on and see what we can get. Ammo first, though. You can never have enough ammo.